Ahoy Ragamuffins, Jamie here, and thank you so much for joining me for this 20-minute spin workout. First of all, if you need any help setting up the bike, in the movement channel extra section, there's a video specifically for that. So what can you expect in this 20-minute spin class? We're gonna warm up, we're gonna cool down after, and in between we're gonna do 4 3-minute intervals consisting of various time trials, different positions, different resistance, different speeds. But you know your body better than I do. I'm just a guide for this spin workout. So if any time you want to turn up, turn down the resistance, please go ahead and feel free to do so. All right, grab your water bottle, grab your towel, grab your bike, and let's get spinning. All right, warming up here, Ragamuffins. I'm gonna put this at about a 3-4 resistance. And what do I mean by 3-4 resistance? We're gonna go between resistance level 0, meaning nothing at all, the lowest of the low. Down here, pedals are pulling your feet all the way to that 10. You are trudging, you're hardly able to push those feet. So right now we're gonna be at a 3-4. Now 3-4s are gonna be different for everyone. So I think a little bit lower than midway, moderate, something that you could do for 10-ish, 15, 20-ish minutes resistance level. So I'm at about 3-4 right here, warming up. That's resistance levels. Positions, what we're gonna be going over and doing today is position 1. We're seated on the bike, we're pushing those pedals, shoulder blades down and back. Hands are soft on the front of that handlebar. Oh no. I even had a little swig of coffee before this too, and I'm getting pedal and handlebars mixed up. Okay, well, we still have about 3 more minutes in the warm-up, so hopefully I'll get words straight. Okay, fingers are relaxed, as are you, in position 1. Shoulder blades down. Position 2, you might need to turn it up a notch because we're going to be coming into standing. Now you keep riding on the bike, I'm just showing you positions so you know what I'm referring to throughout class. As I come into position 2, I come up out of the saddle. Pretend like there's a string from my head crown to the ceiling, holding up my body. Core is engaged. I'm not bent over or hunched over, shoulder blades down and back. And still, my hands are soft on that bike pedal. Sometimes we may come into a steady kind of climb here where we're not rocking out as much, but if you're feeling the beat, sometimes you can get into a little head bob. That's always fun too. All right, the next one we're gonna do here is position 3. We're on the edge of the bike, have a little bit of resistance there. Hover over that seat. Breathing. Hands are on the edge of that handlebar, on the end of that handlebar. Shoulder blades down and back. Bottom is hovering over that seat as we come to position 3. So we still have about 2 more minutes in the warm-up. We're gonna take a seat. I'm gonna take a seat, bring it down to 3-4. We're coming into right here, just getting our body warmed up, legs warmed up, everything going in this piece here. As always, you know your body better. Allow me to be a guide. Maybe this is a video where you want to put on for 20 minutes, you hear me talking, do a little bit of intervals, and then, do your own thing. That is absolutely welcome here in Ragamuffin land. Our first interval is going to be 30 seconds on in position 1, and then 30 seconds in that standing position 2. That'll get our body real nice and warmed up. I'm having a little bit of a question of if I push start. Give me 5 seconds. Did I press start? Yeah, I did. Awesome. Okay. So still continue on that bike, warming up. So I have to tell you all, Ragamuffins, we still have 50 seconds in the warm-up. There have been times where I have recorded whole classes, but not recorded whole classes. Meaning I forgot to press the record button. So I think part of me is like, I usually do a double check and I say it out loud because that helps me record on, but I didn't do that this time. So I was like, oh no, did I forget? All right, 25 seconds. And we're gonna be keeping in this position 1 here. We're gonna bring up the resistance a little bit if you'd like. So anyway, you can see why that can be a little bit in my head of like, oh, I'm gonna do this whole spin video and it's not even gonna get recorded. Whatever will I do? Okay, 5 seconds. We're gonna bring this up to about a 5-6 resistance level. Again, follow me if you'd like. If not, do your own thing. We'll bring up the speed just a little bit. Not a sprint, but I'm gonna be pushing the pedals just a little bit more here. Breathing, breathing for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna keep the same resistance or a little bit higher as we bring it into that position 2. So we come up to stand. Counting down, 3, coming up to position 2, and 1, fingertips soft here. I have to put up the resistance a little bit or else I kind of rock too much. And I'm up here. Bang into the beat, ha ha. Here we go. Bringing back and forth. Hopefully the music selection matches my tone, my sing-song. All right. And 2, and 1. We're gonna be back on the saddle. I'm gonna bring it back down to about a 5. Maybe you're at a 6. We got 30 seconds. Take a drink break anytime. That's how spin goes here on the movement channel. Rolling shoulders back. Hands are soft on the edge. We're breathing, we're breathing. And then 5 seconds, we're gonna come into that position 2, second time in this 30-30. And up, I'm gonna bring 6 here. My resistance, I bring up the resistance a little bit when I'm in this position 2. Fingers are soft on the edge, shoulder blades down. We're looking at our left, looking to our right. Who's over there? What's the scenery? What's going on? Checking our surroundings. Maybe you're in your head. Maybe you have some imagery. 2, and 1. Back on the seat into a 5-6. Pedaling, going, and breathing. You're all rocking it like normal. We have 1 more, and then we'll come in to round 2. And in that transition time, we have 30 seconds of transition between each. I'll tell you what's going on next, but here we go, last one. Oh, position 2, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. 30 seconds here. Pushing down. Bike always brings me back to our childhood street. To ride my bike a lot around there. So, always some good memories. All right, 5 seconds. We'll have 30 seconds of transition time. 2, and 1. I bring it back down to about a 5. Flat road, grab a drink anytime. Excuse me. All right, in round 2, what we're gonna be doing is 45 seconds and then having a 15-second in position 2. Excuse me, 45 seconds in position 3 that hover off the seat. 2, and 1. So here we go, we're 45 seconds here. Hands on the edge of those handlebars. Bottom is hovering. We got 45 seconds here. Breathing. Feet are pushing down on those pedals. Legs are warm. They're feeling good, right? We're coming down, pushing down. And then we got 15 seconds in position 2 where we have that standing. I will count down. Pushing, where are we going now? Oh, we're trying to race. I'm racing my brother. I don't think I ever raced my brother. That was made up memory. All right, 2, and 1. Coming up to position 2 here for 15 seconds. It's gonna be a little bit of obviously a change in position, which is good for daily life, fitness. 2, and 1. Coming back down, adjust resistance as necessary. Bottom is hovering over that seat. 45 seconds. Take a seat anytime. Remember, I'm a guide. I'm a guide, breathing hard. Hopefully you can make out my words as we're coming in to each of these. Pushing down on those pedals. Trying not to bounce as much as I was or am. Push, breathe. Here we go. And then for 15 seconds, we're gonna come into that position 2. But I'm gonna count down from 5. You know your body better than I, so you break any time. 2 and 1, position 2. There we go. 15 seconds, and then we come into our last interval. 2 and 1, hands on the edge. We're coming here. We're pushing, breathing through those pedals. We got this. You got this. Movement for life. That's what we think about. Longevity piece. We want to be able to show up and continue to show up. So if that means taking a break, if that means pushing, it's different on different days. And that's what we accept. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 15 seconds. My bottom is hovering over that seat. I'm pushing, my legs are warm. I feel those muscles moving and grooving, warming and borming. I'm gonna rhyme time. All right, 15 seconds in that level 2. Coming up. And breathing. 2. Coming to that transition into round 3. Pushing it down, pedals are down. All right, 20 seconds, third round, round 3. We're gonna do 15. These are gonna be quick, 15 and 15. We're gonna go between position 1 and position 2. 1 and 2, 15 and 15 seconds. So quicker transitions. I'm at about, sprints. What? I'm at about a 3, 4, coming into a sprint. Jamie, that would have been good to know. Yeah, I know. And up, we're gonna come into a standing. Now, not fast, and not, so you're out of control, but you may, book on your head, slow and controlled. Make it just a little bit faster and back down for a sprint. 15 seconds. And breathing. Good. And 15 seconds. I'm gonna bring it up. I don't want to pretend there's a book on my head. So I'm not bouncing like this. I'm trying to go just a little bit faster than my normal kind of 2 speed. Position 2 speed. And 1 down. So sprint or flat road here, whatever you want. We have 3 minutes. But you know your body better than I. Up, 15. So book on the head. Concentrate. Maybe you put that resistance up a little bit. 2 and 1. Back down, sprint or nice flat road. You choose. You can recover. You can sprint here. You choose. I like to give you all options for how to show up. 15 seconds coming up. Here we go. Breathing. And pushing down. We got 3, 2, and 1. Flat. Here we go. Push and breathe. Woo-wee. Body is warm. My face is perspirating. 2. Turn up the resistance. Flat up 15. In that position 2. Resistance is up. Trying to go a little bit above your normal speed. 2. And back down. Recover or sprint. You choose. Or be in between the two, kind of like I am. we show up in all different ways. But it's awesome because we're moving and grooving together. Last one, position 2. Then we got 30 seconds of recover. Whew. Oh. 2 and 1. Back down 30 seconds. Bring that resistance level back down. Grab a drink. We have one more 3-minute interval. All right, in this one, we're gonna be going between position 1 and 3 for 45 seconds. Oh, Jamie. We're gonna be going here. I have it at a maybe 4 or 5 resistance, and we're gonna be doing 10 seconds at a time and recover for 30. So, here, and position 3, hover, 10 seconds. So, a little bit quicker transitions here, but we still got transitions. 2 and 1, here we go. Good. And 3, 2, coming into position 3. Hover, 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 hover. 10 seconds. Put up that resistance if needed. 2, and position 1. 10 more seconds of this one. Here we go. And hover. Good, good, good. Breathing. 2. We got a 30-second transition time or recover time. So we're gonna do one more of those intervals. This time it's gonna be 1:30 though. So, breathing. Jamie. Yes. All right, in 5 seconds. 5 seconds, we are position 1. Here we go, position 1. For 10, I'm at resistance 5, 6. 3, we're going to position 3. 2, position 3. We got 1:30 total for this last one. And then we recover. Good. Coming back into position 1. Position 1, pushing those pedals down. 1 at a time. Right and left, left and right. 2 and 1. Back into that position 3. Getting warm. Remember, you know your body best. 2 and 1. Back to position 1. I think I said 1:30, but we're actually doing a minute. We'll have that last 30 be a little bit of recover, and we'll do another 30 transition. 2 and 1. This is our last one. 1 minute here. Almost completed. Position 3, 2, and recover, recover, recover. 30 seconds of recover time, and then 30 seconds of transition. Oh my goodness. I just realized that was the last round. Did not know. Wow. That's me being like real-time flabbergasted. 5 seconds, then we're gonna come into a transition. Right? Yeah, wow. All right, slowly bring it back down, like 3, 4, 30 seconds. Wow. 20 minutes, I tell you what, it always shocks me, you know? I thought it was round 3, but surprise. 5 seconds, and then we're gonna bring it down to like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, turning that knob to the left. Flat road. So we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds for this on the bike cool down. We're gonna start with the upper body. I want you to continue to move those legs, pedal right and left. Continue to move those legs. In about 2 minutes, we'll start some upper body movements for some cool downs. 2 and 1. Now what I want you to do is slow that revolution down, slow the speeds down just a little bit. Start to let the pedals take. Maybe you sit back. We're gonna reach down, fingertips out, fingertips together, fingertips out, fingertips together. Bring the ear to right shoulder. As you're doing those, fingertips wide, ear to left shoulder. Ear to right shoulder, ear to left shoulder. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Now we're gonna come chin tuck. And chin comes back. Ah. Good. Chin tuck. Chin comes back. If you have any balance issues or equilibrium, you feel off in any way, please don't bring that neck back. Sorry, I didn't say that before. Now we're gonna bring chest, hands forward. We're gonna get a back stretch here, rounding the back. Slow down those revolutions. Bring hands back, open up the chest. Bring shoulder blades down and back, open up those fingertips wide. Now we're gonna come up. If you can, grab forearm, grab above elbow, tricep, and switch forearm, tricep, slowing down those revolutions, breathing. All right, we're gonna bring it all the way down as left as that knob can go. 10 seconds. Now, if you feel, we're about to get off the bike, but if you feel like you're not cooled down enough to get off the bike, please stay on the bike. I'm gonna come down and stretch you all out. If not, please continue to do these revolutions on the bike. So I'm gonna press that stop button. Feel safe to come out of the saddle. We're gonna start with the calf stretch on the back of the bike. So I lift, I have my forefoot, the pad of my foot on the back of that bike, somewhere that's gonna lift up my foot and give it some increased dorsiflexion there. 2 and 1, switching sides. Oh, excuse me, that's me saying, oh, the right side feels a lot different than the left. That's my verbal breakdown of that. And slowly, slowly, slowly breathing. Now we're gonna come into a hip flexor stretch. I have foot back, tucking. I have the bike for stability there. Squeezing the glute. And breathing, awesome job. 2 and 1, switch sides, foot comes back. Tuck the pelvis, engage glute. Good. 5 seconds. Now we're gonna come into a hamstring stretch. I'm gonna grab the seat, hinge forward. You can do on handlebars. We're hinging forward to get the back of the legs. I'm not gonna bring my head down yet because sometimes I get a little bit lightheaded if I do that right away. So I'm just gonna keep my head up and stare at the rust. 10 seconds, slowly, slowly come up. Bring hands up, nice and wide, fingertips, hands down, 2 and 1. Ragamuffins. That was your 20-minute spin, movement, pedal, revolution class. Hopefully you feel revolutionized. That'd be big at the end of the class. Hopefully you feel warm, energized, ready to take on the day. Whatever movement brings you, sit with that. And I hope you'll be back for more. All right, movement for more, because you were made for more. See y'all next time.